Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei Crypto and we are here doing a special stream on the day that has unfolded with a massive correction on NVIDIA, wiping out around over $500 billion off its market cap. And now we're looking at it down about 17% on the day. So it's a very interesting day. We're going to be doing a lot of charts for you guys. If you are watching this later on, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so before, and do stick around. Let's have a look at the chart. We are currently, as I've just said, down 17%. Before we do get started with any technical analysis, I do want to make clear that anything I say during this live show, if you're watching this later on as a video, is not financial advice. I'm only here sharing my hobby of charting. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take anything I say as financial advice. Do not buy or sell because of what I say. Please do your own research. But yeah, having said that, let's have a look at the charts. I mean, what an incredible day. Maybe not good for some, but it is very interesting to see what a piece of news can do to the markets. Billions, hundreds, I think $1 trillion got wiped out of the markets today. So just because of a new AI app that seems to be better than the ones that the US have, and the main reason being because it's cheaper. But that's not what we're focusing on today. We're going to be looking at the technicals and how the technicals have basically already warned us of this. We've been looking at NVIDIA saying it's struggling to hold all-time highs, creating lower highs. Finally, one more lower high yesterday, and then we fell back down below 140. If you've looked at all my NVIDIA videos in the past, I have been saying throughout all of this period, yes, there is a bullish signal, a bullish flag that can take us to 172, but as soon as you start seeing lower highs and breaking $140, you will have to be cautious that you will come down to $117. That is, I haven't changed that trend line. We have touched that exactly. And if you break $117, NVIDIA can easily go back to our main level of support around $100. So that's what we'll be exploring. We'll be doing a full NVIDIA chart as well. I do want to express that AI, in my opinion, just like anything else, can go through a bubble phase, and this might be the bubble bursting. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We have to look at the technicals, but we do have levels of support for NVIDIA down at $33, $50, $70. I have said it's unlikely we do head as low as $30, but $50 has always been on the cards. And if this bubble's finally bursting, then you need to be prepared for a big correction on the AI side of things, as it has just gone from a valuation of nearly of $11 just in November of 2022, and of a share price of 64 cents back in 2016, and $3 in 2019, and where we are now. So it has gone up very quickly, and we have seen, for example, the 2000 bubble. We have seen new technologies crash before they do end up going further up. So that is always a risk. It's less of a risk with a company with such a good forward PE ratio such as NVIDIA, but you always have to have that in the back of your mind. It is not a guaranteed investment that's just going to continue going up. There is a chance that the AI bubble can pop before it continues going up. So that is something that is a bit concerning to have in the back of your mind, because remember, the S&P 500 used to be very nicely distributed between a lot of different companies, but now NVIDIA holds a significant share of the S&P 500 that can lead to severe liquidations throughout the industry as well. So that's always something to keep in the back of your mind. But let's have a look at your comments. Let's set a goal as well. I did have a goal set up, but let me do that again. I'm just setting up a super chat goal for the stream. Get your questions noticed and charts shown live. We will stay longer if we reach target. So what I'm doing now, if you are in the chat live during the show, you will see a something pop up. Let me do it. Let's only do 5 super chats with a 30-minute timer. Get your There we go. Start the goal. So let me show you what I'm talking about. What we have now, let me refresh this, it should come up. Oh, I can't see it, but I can see it on my other screen. Maybe it's here. Let me bring the live chat here. I can't see it, but I'm sure you will be able to see it on your chat. Anyway, if you see it, if you don't see it, it doesn't matter. If you want me to do a technical chart for you guys, you can hit the goal button on the comment section. It should be up here for you guys. And do a super chat that way. If we reach the goal, we'll stay live longer. We have a 30-minute time. I just want to come on quickly and do all these chart analysis requests, and also looking at the main ones such as NVIDIA and XRP, and make a few videos. Let's read your comments quickly, and then we'll get onto technical chart reviews. I don't know if let me just check this. No, I don't think it started. Let me press that again. Stop. Oh, I don't think I can do it. You won't see that, but anyone who does give a super chat, of course, your comments will be seen. So I would always do your request. Hi, Sensei, I bought an AI mug, and is there no perk to buying it? Yes, there is. There is always perks to buying mugs. Firstly, you get a very super cool mug, but let me show you, and you're supporting the channel. But also, let me show you Discord. If you go on to merch pictures here, you post a picture of your mug on merch pictures here. A lot of people have done it. Some people, I think this is you, Les. Did I reply to you? Have I already added you? Let me check. Yes, so you're in the merch club. So what that means is you've got this channel here that no one else sees, exclusive merch club, and you can also see the live exclusive merch club. So what we're going to be doing, I would say probably on Friday this week, maybe Friday, Thursday, at some point this week, me and Martyn are going to do a exclusive event where only people with mugs can join. We'll be talking about the stock market, obviously off air, having a cup of tea. So that's behind the scenes. If you did buy a magic mug or get the chopper mug, you get a full fundamental and technical analysis video as well. But that's how you get your perk. Let's go back to the comment section before we do our technical analysis. If you have just tuned in, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. James is here. Thank you, James. Sensei, I like your new YouTube thumbnails. They look good. Oh, thank you, James. This one was done very quickly, but I'm glad you like the style. It's quite funny how Martyn talks about the people doing the reactions, and I'm there on his channel being one of those people. I love it. How's your day, James? Any money moves for yourself? It's been okay, just a standard day, nothing exciting. How's your day been? Is this live? Vaz, what, you know the drill by now. Yes, this is live. Sensei will love me tonight after popping on his well-designed, sleek ads. No, I'm not even doing it anymore, Vaz, you ruined it. Just a chill one at work, payday, so I'm going to buy some cheap NVIDIA. Missed the morning show, you both in the UK, I'm in the UK, oh, Vaz and James, yes, they're both in the UK. We'll try and get UK passport this year, been here long enough, yes. Let's get through the comment section. Okay, firstly, you're not a member, so I don't have to respond to your comment. But there was a crash. Whether or not you want to call it a crash, 13%, billions of dollars being wiped out, I would happily call it a crash. James likes the thumbnail. So yeah, it's a crash, and now it's a boom, and we'll get onto it. This is exactly what I said on my stream last night. Sensei, what is the support price for ARBE, which is NVIDIA partnership? We can have a look at it shortly. Just noticed some smart Egyptian cotton t-shirts. Sensei, I don't know if it is Egyptian cotton. TV Shack, shout me out. So there's a shout out for the TV channel there. Okay, so let's do a video on NVIDIA. If you're watching this live, you will get to see this before the video comes out, so you get the exclusive preview, but we're going to turn it into a video. And just because Vaz didn't like the the adverts, we're going to be doing them live now. So this is one of our XRP mugs. It says to the moon, but it's mirrored. We do also have other mugs. I've got a few displayed up there. I'm going to show you the website, martynlucasshop.com. It's the official Martyn Lucas shop. You've got the limited collections. This is the one. I think someone was asking about the perks that come with it. This one comes with a full technical and fundamental review. That's hence the price tag. You've got the XRP to the moon mug there. You've got the XRP merch, which is both these mugs. What else do we have? We've got Martyn's merch. These are some big mugs. He's been asking for these for a while, and we've got them out. A lot of people have been asking for them. We've got the hoodie, we've got the t-shirt, and you've got the same with my merchandise. Let me give you the link on the chat. Okay, now let's get into the video. NVIDIA, let's have a quick look at XRP as well, because I'm sure that is pumping as expected. Is it green on the day? Yes, and yes it is. Look at that absolutely wonderful wick. That is amazing. Look at that. XRP at some point today was down 12%. Since the bottom, it has rallied 14%. Absolutely amazing. And if I think I'm going to try and find my live stream from last night, because that's exactly what we predicted. So let me see if I can find that and use it as a clip. Let's do this. YouTube. Let's find the clip from yesterday, and we can have that in the video as well. I was live yesterday, so where is my video gone? Okay, let me bring this here. Oh, I'm just trying to, it's going to get confusing for everyone watching. I'm just trying to find the part where I do the XRP analysis. I think it was here. No. XRP, where are you? Thank you everyone for tuning in. We are going to do a full analysis of NVIDIA, XRP, and all your chart requests shortly. I just want to find the part last night where I talked about this exact thing happening. Here we go. Maybe it was here. Yeah, here we go. Let me take this off mute. Maybe down up to $4.70 on our next move to the upside. Just before we go, let me know about what you guys thought about the new ads. Let's see if everyone agrees with goal. Show us PR. Point we can get. I expect something like we can get a flush out. So we can flush out. There we go. About a flush out before we finally move to the upside, and this is exactly an example of a flush out. We're looking at this this bullish pennant. And what is a bullish pennant? A bull flag, some people call it. This one to me looks more like a bullish pennant. Is a move to the upside. The momentum is to the upside. You consolidate, and then ultimately you break out. And that's what we've previously done with this bigger structure here. A couple of weeks ago, we have got a smaller structure here. We did have an idea that we could get a flush out before. That's what I was showing in the video yesterday, and that's exactly what's occurred. We did get quite a large flush out. We got all the way down to $2.66, so a large flush out, but it's still on the cards that we can now move past all-time highs and go back to price discovery. So that is very interesting to see. I saw someone is annoyed about the fact that I've got a crash in the thumbnail, but XRP's price is up. Just remember, this is all about today, and today XRP's price has gone down 12% and recovered. So in my books, a 12% price move to the downside can easily be classed as a crash, especially with how quickly it occurred. So let's do that as a video, give you my full thoughts on XRP and NVIDIA. Do we have any more comments to address before we start? Northern Tree Guy, I don't think we've got a water bottle. If you want a water bottle, message me on Discord and we can get one sorted. What's up, fam? Total overreaction based on one piece of Chinese news. Yeah, you can, there's many ways you can go about the news. Down 12%, but easy like Sunday morning. Just waiting for each individual stock when they start doing well, one by one. No rush, no drama. I know what I bought. Exactly, Vaz. You know the companies you're buying. Northern Tree Guy bought a mug. Let's have a look. Should we celebrate Northern Tree Guy? Not during this stream, you haven't. No one's bought a mug during this stream. Let me have a look. Unless you bought it earlier today, there was... I don't know where you bought a mug. Martyn. Oh, Martyn is on it. Martyn is on it. Martyn's logo. Did you buy it earlier in the day? Because if you did that, I know who you are. Nice to see you again. Okay, we've got the views in. Let's hit the like button. Let's get a goal and we can get started. What are we on now? 8 likes. Let me refresh that. That can't be right. To be honest, we used to get 8 likes about 3 months ago when we were looking at XRP at 40 cents. We've got 24 likes, 142 people watching. We can do much better than this. Please do hit the like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to support the channel by buying mugs or super chatting. You can just support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing. If you want to be part of the channel, please do consider becoming a member. I'll give you the membership link. It's about $3 a month. There's the membership link. If you want to support the channel more, you can buy some merch as well. It is all up to you. 142 people watching, only 24 likes. Come on, guys. Are you not excited about XRP recovering 13% in a day? Are you not excited about the dip on NVIDIA? We can do much better than this. 33 likes, 130 people watching. I know you guys can do better than this. Okay, let's get started anyway. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at XRP having a massive correction down 13% and then recovering it all within the same day. What does this mean? All this volatility. We've also got potential news of the SEC case coming to an end. We'll be showing you all of that during this video. Remember, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not copy my trades. Please do not trade based on anything I'm saying. Let's have a look at the price of XRP currently sat at exactly $3 at the time of filming this video late into Monday in the UK. This is what we were talking about yesterday on the stream. We were looking at a consolidation, a bullish pattern on XRP's price, just like we've seen before, but a mini version of this massive move to the upside, accumulation, bull flag, and then breakout. We saw the same thing on a smaller scale, a mini version, if you like to call it, a move to the upside and then consolidation. I did mention what I think is going to happen just by looking and experiencing a lot of this in the markets before, and how the markets were looking on a Sunday evening. That's why we do our streams on a Sunday, to see how the structures are looking before volume comes in during the Monday trading session. It looked like to me we were going to get a flush out and a correction. If we look at the video from yesterday, that is exactly what we're saying here. I will think of a better way of doing it. The time has run out, so we'll have ARBE tuning in. Let me just get to $3 or just below $3. Below $3. We're looking at a flush out for a move to the downside, taking out these wicks, and then finally recovering. That's exactly what we've got today, maybe to a bigger scale than I thought. However, the flush out has occurred. We broke these lows. We came all the way down to $2.67, a correction of about, on the day, about 13%. And since those lows, we've recovered about 14.5%. So it's been a very, very volatile day for XRP. The volume has been crazy on XRP today. A lot of orders have been filled at that $2.73 range. And what we're going to be having to look for now is holding $3. $3 is very key now. If we hold $3, this will be very, very bullish for XRP. We moved up very quickly. We never had a chance to retest these $2.73 levels. We never retested it. Now today we've confirmed it as support. Holding $3 is key now. and then moving past all-time highs into price discovery. Remember, price discovery, the order books are shallow, there's not much going on there. Price discovery means you don't really know where the resistance is. All we can do is use Fibonacci's to guess. It's all guesswork, but educated guess, laddering out of our positions. That's what I'm doing anyway. I've got specific targets in mind, laddering out at Fibonacci levels. With the majority, over 50% of my profits will be taken by the time we hit $5.30 on XRP. That is the next major move on XRP, I believe, and that can be the catalyst for that can be this. What we've got here is, let me show you here, we've got David Schwartz, the CTO at Ripple, Chief Technology Officer at Ripple, posting this about an hour ago. So let's have a look at this.
What, you want the TV on? Oh, hold on. What's this? Why is it? What?
Sorry, let's make sure there is audio to this video as well. I'm just not sure why we're not getting it. Let me press this. Let's see why we're not getting audio. Confused. Oh, it looks like you guys are getting audio. I'm not getting audio. That's very weird. Okay, well, it looks like you're getting audio, so let me just play it for you anyway.
By saying I'm sorry for the lawsuit, the back and forth, and everything that's come with it, especially with XRP. I thought long and hard, and I realized I may have overcomplicated things. I could have listened more, taken a step back to understand. Hey, I was watching that.
I'm not sure if you got the audio there or not, but what he's showing is a SEC chair on the decision of Ripple court's Ripple decision. It looks like he's hinting at the fact that the court decision is going to come out on the fact that they're about to settle with Ripple. It's a very weird video. It is hinting at the fact that the court case is coming to an end. A lot of speculation is out. There's also a lot of speculation that Elon Musk yesterday tweeted that XRP is looking very promising. Again, no facts to back it up. However, there is a lot of good news out there for XRP, and we are expecting a settlement, whether or not the CTO is just playing with us a little bit. But the facts of the matter are, we've got Gary Gensler out of the chairman of the SEC. We've got a pro-crypto chairman, it seems, at the SEC. We've got Trump putting out very nice rules towards the cryptocurrency industry, especially the fact that it's no longer called a Bitcoin reserve, which the Bitcoin maxis are crying about on Twitter, and in fact it's a strategic crypto reserve that we now have, and XRP is looking like it's going to be a
Anointed
part of
Flowers
that.
has become a member.
Thank you very much for becoming a member. And it looks like XRP is going to be part of that. Remember, Brad Garlinghouse has met with Trump a couple times now. They have seen each other. We have seen a big meeting between them, and I'm sure Ripple, the company, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, has put in some good words about XRP. So we do have a lot of catalysts to get XRP into price discovery. And right now, with this very bullish indicator on Ripple, this wick to the downside, this quick recovery, it is looking good as long as we hold $3. This isn't, again, it's not financial advice. I'm not saying we're definitely going to break out now. There is always a risk that the sell-off continues in the wider markets. If the sell-off continues in the S&P 500, we get another 2-3% move to the downside. If NVIDIA crashes another 15%, which is all possible, and we get Bitcoin drop back below 100,000, it's back above 100,000, we can see it break below $3, and it will no longer be in the hands of XRP. The wider markets will be correcting, and that's when you can see us slowly start correcting all the way back down.
Andres Romo Becerril has become a member.
Thank you for becoming a member. And you can see the price of XRP start correcting even further. So be prepared for all outcomes. On my video yesterday, I was very clear in what I said, which was, if you're entering the cryptocurrency markets, be prepared for a 50% correction. That is, you just have to be prepared for a 50% correction. If you're not prepared for a 50% correction, then you're not in the right market. The cryptocurrency market is very, very volatile, as witnessed today, in one day dropping 13%, recovering. If Bitcoin corrects 20%, XRP will correct 50%. We've seen 50% corrections in the price of XRP before. I mean, I had to draw them out to show everyone a couple weeks ago. You had a 50% correction here in May of 2024. You had a 50% correction in September of 24, June of 2022. We had it in just after the bull market of 2021. We had it before the bull market kicked off in 2021, January of 2021. You had it in March of 2020. You had it in March of 2018. All these thumbs down are 50% corrections, actually probably over 50% corrections. So if you're not prepared for a 50% correction, you shouldn't be in this market, because they can come, they can happen at any point, they can happen in a bull market. And if they don't happen in a bull market, at some point, if you do not sell your position, what we've seen previously is in a bear market, an 80% correction on the price of XRP and a lot of altcoins, an 80% correction on the price of Bitcoin. So it's not a matter of when, it's a matter of if. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when in my eyes. And I'm always have to be prepared for what happens if the price of XRP goes to $10. I want to capitalize on that, but also I do also want to take my profits from XRP. I've been holding it since 30 cents, so I have to be prepared for a 50% correction. I don't want to be holding it during a bear market either. That's why I'm already starting to take slight profits, taking my initial out and then taking the significant amount of my portfolio out between $4 and $5. So yeah, that's my quick update for you guys on XRP. If you do want some XRP merch, we are selling that now. It's got the license logo. We've got the To The Moon mug. Let me show you on the website, and I'll give you the link. If you go onto the website, martynlucasmerch.com, I will link it in the comment section below. They're both very large mugs. It's a latte mug, 17 ounces, and a tea mug, about 15 ounces as well. So I'll put that in the comment section for you. You can also check it out. I'll put a link to it up here. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, let's see. So that's XRP. Let's do one for NVIDIA as well. And then if we get any requests, any super chats, any mug purchases, we will do your requests as well. This is not our typical Sunday show. So if we don't get any requests through, if you buy a mug, I will do your technical chart analysis. If you do a super chat, I'll do your technical chart analysis. If not, we'll be ending the show. Thank you to all the new members. Let's have a look and celebrate who you are. I'll give you the membership link if anyone else would like to become a member. Who are our new members? We had sorry, it's so small on the screen. I'm looking at Anointed Flowers. Happy to be here, you say. Thank you very much for becoming a member. And we also have Andreas Romeo, who's also becoming a member. So thank you very much for becoming a member. You do get lots of perks and benefits. Shall I play the video to really annoy Vaz? If you want to see your perks and benefits, have a look at this video. Becoming part of the family. You can do this by heading to our exclusive online merchandise store. The official one is martynlucasshop.com. You can see our limited collection with Martyn and Sensei limited collection. This is limited by number and duration. You can also see our XRP exclusive merchandise. All of these gives you perks of being added to an exclusive Discord channel where we can all chat together. You can also become a member. You get access to Discord where you get Ed Nevius's plans, and also you can talk to me. You've got members live chats, members priority all the time, members only videos, and members only live shows. Please do hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, and make sure you press all like shown on screen. So there you go. Did you get that? Some of your perks and benefits were quickly explained during there. Vaz is now leaving the show because he doesn't like that. I know he's joking. The classic car nut, yes, if we do have time, we'll cover it. But unfortunately, it's not my normal stream. So I'll probably be heading out of here very shortly unless we get a request. A lot of analysts did not change their price estimates after today's news targets. Okay, interesting. Very informative video. Oh, thank you very much. Do consider, that's a very nice comment. Do consider becoming a member. We do always like the nice people becoming members, not the trolls. Can you play the advert again for Vaz? He missed it. Vaz, did he miss it? Shall I play the advert again? Vaz doesn't like the advert, but it looks like he's missed it. So we do want to make sure he has watched it. If he hasn't watched it, we'll play it again. You know what? I don't think Baz has. There we go. We've got the links to become a member as well from Martyn. Let's Oh, just speaking of the devil.
Vaz donated £4.99 through a super chat. Can you have a look at plug and TPL, please?
Maz, thank you so much for the support. Always here supporting the channel and asking for reviews. Just anyone else can do this. If you give a super chat, we will look at your chart. So you want me to have a look at plug and TPL? We might as well make them into videos. Give Martyn some extra work to do tonight. Didn't go live, so the least we can do is give him some extra work. Maz, don't worry, you've given a super chat. I won't play the advert for you again. We are going to look at NVIDIA, but right now we've got a super chat, so we are going to be looking at plug first. Oh, we've got Martyn calling in. Uh-oh, I didn't expect this. I didn't think Martyn was watching. Let me put Martyn into the show. Martyn, you're live on the show.
Sensei, can you make me big screen? Make me a big screen. I've got something to show everybody. Can you make me the whole screen? You got to see it. Got to see it. The court's just arrived in the post.
Saab donated $1.99 through a super chat.
We've got a super chat come through, and it's playing on both of our screens.
Let me turn my super chats off for a minute. Right, there you go. Look at this, Sensei. Oh, just arrived from the shop.
That looks super cool.
Yeah, also underneath a t-shirt as well. Hang on. But look at that. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. So if you want to get, look at that. Hey,
what's the quality like?
There you go. So fantastic. There you go. I just thought I'd share that with you. Thank you, Sensei. That's just arrived from the shop. Appreciate that. Nice hoodie and what do you call it? A t-shirt as well. So that's it, really. I'm going to hand you back. I just thought I'd share it with you because you want to share everybody on the shop how it all works. And this is very nice and warm. Plus, it makes me. It also actually matches. It actually matches my very look now. Am I branded or what? I mean, look at that.
I love it. What's the quality like, Martyn?
The quality's great. Very happy with the quality. Nice, very heavy. This hoodie. Yeah. Very, very thick. Very nice indeed. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. The sizes are,
and it's embroidered as well. So it is.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, this ain't none of your cheap stuff. Where look, I've got a little button here. Zoom camera one. Look at this. This is actually look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. That's actually embroidered. That's
it's cool. I love it.
Yeah. Very, very good. Very, very good, Sensei. I'll hand you back. I'm now loving it. Look at this. I'm sitting in the studio. I am a proper YouTube bro. Look at that. What do you reckon? 55 years of age. Still got it. Still got it, Sensei. Still got it. I'll hand it back to you. You're doing a great job. See you later.
Thank you. Wow, that was cool. What does everyone think of that? Do you think Martyn still got it? Do you think you can still act like that? I did that jumper looked really good. I actually went for I was looking through the catalogue and I went for the best quality one actually. Let me show you which one he's just got that's arrived, and we had to obviously pay extra for it to get embroidered and digitized. So it's actually quite a good price for what you're getting. Let me show you what Martyn's just got arrived. Oh, you've just lost me. So let me put my camera back. Sorry. Now I am. What Martyn's just had arrive in the post is this. It is. Oh, I don't know why those pictures. Yeah, there you go. Let me get rid of that. There we go. We've got this jumper that Martyn was just showing off. That's the one he's got. You can select your size: small, medium, large, XL, 2XL. If you're bigger, it doesn't matter. The price is the same. And then also you've got the t-shirt, again, £24.99, but that is a very heavy 100% cotton t-shirt, embroidered. as you just saw live on the show. If you don't like Martyn's logo and you prefer mine, I don't blame you. We've got it in. We've got the exact same going on over here as well. You've got the Sensei Crypto hoodie there as well. You've also got the t-shirt, same price, same materials, and we ship worldwide practically. Yeah, I think we do ship worldwide. They are made either within your own country. If you're in the United States, there's many partners that we use there to make sure it's environmentally friendly. It gets shipped to you very quickly. I think most people have got their mugs within sort of 2 to 5 days. And then also if you're in, I think it's many other countries that don't have their production zones within that country or be coming from a neighboring country. So it's always trying to be, it's not being shipped from US to Europe, for example, or England to, I don't know, Italy. There'll be closer shipping centers, if not within the shop. And Martyn's just put the link. I'll put the link as well. There is the link to the website. But very cool. I like that, Martyn. Thanks for showing us. Let's have a look at the comments. We've got a couple super chats we have to do videos for as well. I love the British American logo. Yeah, Martyn's logo is cool. Do you not like the swords and the Sensei Crypto logo? Is there a Sensei Crypto hoodie available? Yes, James, there is. Thank you for asking. Good to see XRP back over $3. Yeah, it's very, very nice to see that. Is there a hoodie with the Martyn Lucas logo and the Sensei Crypto logo on the same hoodie? Well, James, you're looking into the future. That's all we have right now. It's Martyn. You have to choose a side, Martyn or Sensei. You have to choose a side for the hoodies. It's not like the mugs where we have both the logos. You have to choose a side until we collaborate on that as well. Put on backwards. Martyn is looking sick. Look, I thought it'd be breaking news from Martyn. That is breaking news, the classic car nut. What are you talking about? I like the Martyn Lucas closing range. Thank you very much, James. Martyn Lucas headphones. That's not in the pipeline. How much did he pay for that Martyn Lucas investor? He didn't pay anything. I got it from him. I run the shop, so I have to give him all these products. BN books. Okay, here we go. We've got our request. So let's start with Vaz's request. Vaz, I apologize. Let's get started with your request first. And let's make sure we're streaming good as well. Okay, let's do plug power for Vaz. Oh, do excuse that. I am still here. Sorry. Here we go. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at plug power with it reaching nearly record lows at around $1.90 today. I'm going to do a full technical chart analysis, see where my thoughts are on where this stock is going. Is it going to continue to all-time lows, head down to that 134 level, or is this a level of support for plug and we can start seeing it recover and head higher? So I'm going to do a full technical chart analysis, but before I get started, I wanted to let you know that anything I say during this show is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not copy my trades. Do not look at my support and resistance and take them for gospel. I'm wrong. I can be wrong. Please do not take this as financial advice. This is just me giving you my thoughts and opinions for educational and entertainment purposes only. So plug power currently sat at $1.95. The market has, did we miss the bell? We missed the bell a while ago. So I apologize about that, but it has closed. We are shooting this Monday at market close. Currently, the price in the post market is $1.95. That's where it closed as well. We do have the support level sat currently at $1.90. $1.89. We can see why if we put this onto a 1 week chart. You can see that there has been a lot of support and resistance around this level where we've bounced off or we've broken, tested as resistance and continued to the downside. And that's currently where we're sat now once again. So we've just got a super chat coming. This is made during a live show.
Mad Farmer donated $5 through a super chat. Can you look at ARBE and give me an idea the bottom of the dip or the support level? Trying to find a price to buy at. It dipped hard following NVIDIA.
Okay, thank you very much. We will have a look at that as well. So currently we are sat our first level of support on plug. We have previously looked at this, how it's jumped up, hit resistance and came back down. We have been bearish on the stock for a long while. It has constantly, all it's done, it's made lower lows and lower highs, and we've known that, but now we're looking at an area that makes more sense to enter a position. Remember, we've looked at it here, head above resistance, then all it's done is just break resistance and head down to its next level. You can see the moving averages. This is what these lines are. It's the bull market support band, but it can also be the bull market resistance band. That's the 20 and the 21 simple moving averages, 21-week moving averages, and it just shows you the trend is towards the downside, and we are back below it, so it is testing it as resistance. We then have this major level of support and resistance, which is sat at $2.35. We've looked at it. It has been support previously. You look at it over here. It's acted as support. This is in April of 2024, January of 2024. It acted as support in June of 2024. Then we broke below it, and then it turned into resistance. We tried to break above it, but we didn't end up holding the level, and now we're back below it and tested as resistance in this month. So what do I think? If you look at the fundamentals of plug, we'll leave a link at the end of this video to Martyn's videos, who's covered the fundamentals of plug before. You have to do your own research and see if the fundamentals align with your investing strategy. Looking at the technicals, you are at a first level of support. A trader might start entering its positions at around these levels, $1.90, $1.88, leaving some cash on the side in case it does head lower to its next level of support, which is $1.35. And always bearing in mind that the fact that this stock, all it's done is put in lower lows and lower highs, and it can, if it go all the way back to all-time lows at 11 cents. So that was always on the line. This company hasn't established itself fully yet. It's got a market cap of $1.78 billion. It is still a risky investment. It's not the S&P 500. It's not a Apple, NVIDIA. It's not one of those companies that looks like it's going to be here forever. This is still a high-risk stock, and what I mean by that is it's not too big it can't fail. It is still a small company, and you do have to be prepared for the fact that you might lose all your investment, or it might come all the way down to 11 cents. So, but if I was buying this, I would enter positions gently, and knowing it's a small part of my portfolio, with my first buys being around $1.89 if I really believe in it, and then looking at the next level of support, which is $1.35 for my next entry. Traders would look at this differently compared to long-term investors. They would be looking at small opportunities. So they'll see there's support at this level here. They would have a tight stop loss below these levels here at $1.79, and they'll just be looking for a quick trade setup, something like this, where they look at potential trades like that, where it's high risk to reward situations. They will also be looking at potential short opportunities, where you can see it like this. So you can have a short position at this level as well. For example, like this.
Inspector Gadget donated $4.99 through a super chat. Can you review NCT Polyswarm, please? I think it has lots of potential as well as utility. What's your opinion on it?
Thank you very much for the super chat. We will have a look at that as well. Traders will also be looking at potential shorts. For example, if a trade setup like this occurs, where it drops below $1.88 and tests it back as resistance, and then it can continue down. So you have to be ready for both situations. Traders will take advantage of whether it's going to be a short or a long. Long-term investors are more likely to be looking at specific levels where they can start dollar cost averaging in, maybe buying here. If they see price action like that, they might sell and wait for the next level to buy, or they might just DCA at $1.89 and then DCA at $1.35. To just continue being bullish on the trade, what you're looking for is holding $1.89. That's the level you want to hold. If you hold that level, you're looking at $2.31 being next on plug. For a long-term buy, you just need to look at the fundamentals, do your own research. You can see these levels of support. If I was laddering in, I'd buy at 184, 137, maybe buying at $1 as well to start laddering in my position if I really did believe in the fundamentals of plug power. If you do want to watch the fundamental analysis, you can look up here. If you did like the video, please do like and subscribe. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that was for plug. Let's see what our next request is. If you do want a technical analysis, please do let me know through a super chat. We are very busy today, and we were only supposed to go live for a short amount of time, and it seems like we are already over time. So I appreciate all the super chats. We are definitely going to get through all the super chats and do all of them. TPL was your next request, Baz. TPL USD. We are also going to look at NVIDIA as well. TPL USD. I thought it was a crypto for a second. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Seems like the last time I saw this, we were expecting it to go down lower if it did break below this level of support. So it's really interesting. I'm just seeing classic car nuts question. Let me just quickly look at that. Big if true. Let's celebrate their 5th super on the live stream. So God Made a Farmer, this is your 5th super chat. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Sensei, do you think it's important to not only have an emergency fund, but also have cash on the side to buy major dips like we had today? Martyn, we know thinks cash is trash. I don't think so. No, the reason Martyn's got a very, very specific strategy. He knows exactly what he does. But again, it's never financial advice for me. But personally, or just in general, I think I'm safe to say having an emergency fund is advisable for everyone. I think that's a safe thing I can say without getting in trouble. You can get in trouble for saying a few things like buy this stock here and buy it here, but I think you can safely get away with saying having an emergency fund is a good idea. So I think firstly, having an emergency fund is a good idea. Some people say 3 to 6 months income. That's one way of measuring it. Again, every person's situation changes. Some people might need a larger because of their kind of situations. Some people might need 3 months, some people might need 2 years supply, depending if you've got insurance, all those sort of things. So an emergency fund, whatever's right for you, speak to your financial advisor. Yes, that should be in place. Talking about cash on the side to take advantage of dips. Me personally, that is my strategy. If we are in a good time in the markets, if we are hitting all-time highs, I'm slowly taking profits, just like I've done with XRP. We hit an all-time high. We went up 500%. I took some money on the side. Why? Not because I hate XRP, but because I want to have a pile of cash on the side that if we do have dips, I can take advantage of them without using margin, because I don't like using margin unless I'm doing a trade specifically. So in my opinion, having cash on the side is also fine, especially when we're at a time where you can earn interest on the cash as well. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have cash on the side, you can buy gold. Very liquid. You can take it in, you can sell it if you need cash, but it's still invested at the same time. But again, no, cash is probably better. Okay, we'll getting on to this Polyswarm. Glad you agree. Yeah, no worries. But every strategy, I don't use margin either. Margin should only be used by professionals, someone who looks at the market every day like Martyn, or if you know you're very happy with it going to zero, because margin emotions get heightened, especially when you're using margin on crypto. I wouldn't use margin on my main position. That's just me. Okay, let me check this. I'm just checking something here. Oh yeah, I saw that Martyn's hoodie got delivered. I get a notification. I'm always tracking everyone's orders, so everything is always fine. I'm happy to say this. Someone's well, I'm not happy to say it, but I'm happy to share this. Someone had a situation with their mug not being delivered, and it wasn't actually their fault. They put the correct address in. So we sent one out straight away. They received it within 2 or 3 days. Someone had an issue with their mug. Within a day, I got that sorted. No fees passed on to the sellers. I'm always making sure everyone's mugs are getting delivered. The only one I want to speak to is I don't know if I can give their name. I'm going to message them on Discord because that's the only one that hasn't been delivered in a time frame I would have liked it to be in within 2 to 5 days. So I'm always keeping an eye. I always get notifications of when people buy and when people get their mugs delivered. We always want to provide the best service. Okay. What was our next one? Oh yeah, TPL. And then we'll get on to the next super chat from ARBE. Okay, let's keep running through these. I should get a piece of paper and write these down, shouldn't I? Okay, let me use my wife's notebook. She's got all sorts of stuff written in here. I'm just gonna mess up her notebook and write everyone's reviews down so I don't have to keep going up and down in the chat. Bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to find a pen. I can feel one in the drawer. We do use this room as an office as well, and I'm just found my wife's notebook, and I'm going to ruin it by writing all of these stock names in. So Vaz wants TPL, so let's write TPL. Also write the times down, which will be useful. It's a terrible pen. Look at this pen, it's terrible. It doesn't even work. We are basically focusing on reviews now. The main part of the show is done. We're going to be doing reviews for people, and we're also going to look at NVIDIA towards the end of the show as well. If you want to learn about technical analysis, do stay tuned. If you want to look at all these stocks that people have super chatted to review, please also stay tuned. I'm just looking for a pen now, but I can't. I'm just going to have to use it. Okay, so TPL from Vaz. Let's read these comments. Yes, play it for Vaz. We'll play the ad again for Vaz. Quick one, Sensei. Buying and selling. Oh, okay, you want a quick one? Okay, we'll do a quick one for TPL as well. We've already done plug. ARBE wants BN, which is Brookefield Corporation. Thank you, ARBE, for the super chat. Brookefield. Did Martyn get the leggings? No, he didn't. Martyn's looking slick. Yeah, he did look very cool with his merch. There is a Sensei crypto hoodie. XRP is still above $3, which is good. Can we get a Sensei Lucas hoodie? Yeah, we can in the future. Can you get me a hoodie as well, Sensei, mate? You know, Vaz, we will look into it. To be fair, I have slacked on sending your free giveaway away, so your giveaway, I have to be honest, I haven't actually processed that yet. So Vaz, maybe you've got yourself a free hoodie. Oh, we've got Martyn calling in. Let's get Martyn on the show while I'm writing down these. Let me here we go. Martyn, you're live on the show.
I just can't help it. I just had to call in. I'm sitting here crying. I'm sitting here laughing my head off. There's Sensei. Can anyone explain to me why Sensei is under the desk looking for a pen when he's sat on a computer with notepads, electronic notepads? Can anyone explain this to me? Why?
I like to be a bit old-fashioned.
Why would you possibly be looking for a pen? Open your notepad, copy and paste it, job done. I'm sorry, I had to call in. This is hilarious. Anyway, by the way, someone said, could I do a little catwalk around the studio with my new Martyn Lucas Shop hoodie and t-shirt? I think it was Zach say, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. We're walking around the studio. Hang on, that's not right. Camera 2. There's camera 2. Why am I not getting camera 2? Hang on, camera. That should be camera 2.
Oh,
what's going on? What? Yeah, why is that doing that? Camera 2. Oh, hang on. I know why. I've pressed this button over here. Okay, ready? There you go. There you go. Spotlight. 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 Here we go. I think this was a request. Oh, the spotlight's not even turned on. You're having a laugh, right? You're having a laugh. The spotlight's not on. Oh, well, you get the idea. You get the idea how cool that looks, right?
We love it.
Anyway, oops, I just got a shock off the thing. Sensei, I'll hand that back to you, mate. Listen, mate. If you're on a computer, right? If you want to write something down, you just open your notes up and you copy and paste it. You don't look under the desk for a pen. I have never in my life seen anything so funny. Sensei, hand it back to you.
Okay, brilliant. I should turn off the interview because all Martyn does is just come on and mock me for trying to find a pen. I'm going to turn the interview. I'm joking. Well, at least we got a catwalk from Martyn. I think we can be happy about that. I'm still going to use my pen and notepad. I'm not listening to Martyn. I'm sticking to my ways. I like it. I feel like I'm doing something when I've got a notepad and a pen. So let's continue going through this. Let's not listen to Martyn. Let's not let him rain on our parade. I should definitely use the internet, the notepad on the screen. So that let's continue. We're doing it anyway. Should we do a poll? Shall I use a notepad or shall I write it on the screen? I think everyone's getting annoyed at me because I need to do these reviews quicker. ARBE for So God Made a Farmer. Thank you very much for your 5th super chat, by the way. Give me an idea of the bottom of the dip or the support level. So he wants support. And find a price to buy at. Again, I won't be able to find a price for you to buy at because that's financial advice. I'm not doing that. I'll talk about support levels. Please do not take anything I say as advice. It dipped hard following NVIDIA. Okay, thank you very much. Then we have got Inspector Gadget. We've got NCT Polyswarm. Polyswarm. Utility, my opinion. Okay. A very enjoyable and informative YouTube channel. Thank you, Sensei. No worries at all. We've got I need to know how to pronounce your name. Nemesha. Am I saying it right? Nemesha. I'm definitely butchering it. Sorry. I have started to keep cash on the side and was able to buy the NVIDIA dip today. Congratulations. Me too, Minisha. Among others today, I think I purchased NVIDIA for about the same as you did. Thank you, Sensei. Glad you agree. I don't use margin either. You should start your own meme. Here we go. Martyn's done a file. Pen or electric notepad while on the computer. So let's be clear. He's talking about, I know some people like to use their notepads when they're at work or whatever, but let's be clear. I do think Martyn has a point. I'm doing it while I'm on a stream. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors around. Actually, 5 monitors around me, 6 including my phone. Should I be writing these on a digital electronic pad or should I be using a pen? I'm going to say pen, but let's see what everyone says. We'll look back onto that in a second. See, 78% pen so far. Maybe I'm right. You should start your own meme coin. I'm not interested in doing that currently. Thank you for the suggestion though. Can you please look at Doge if you become a member or if you give a super chat or if you buy a mug? If anyone wants a request and they don't, also go and buy a piece of merchandise and I will do a review for you that way as well. Martyn, I like the hoodie. Yeah, it's a cool hoodie, isn't it, James? I do use a notepad and pen as well. I found some pen actually. Oh, very fancy, Vaz. When you look good, you feel good and will do good. Zach say, very cool. Thank you for sharing. Vaz is a Parker founder pen. Maybe we need to get Martyn Lucas pens for all the members. That would be a logistical nightmare, I think. We'll be operating at a massive loss if we did something like that, Sir. But I love your spirit. But price is what you pay. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Letter to shareholders, 2008, Warren Buffett. Thank you for that, Fox. Parker founder for pens are the best. Yes, James, I have 3. Okay, now we're talking about pens. Martyn has hijacked your show, Sensei. Yep, he has. I love it though. Martyn's a cool kid. I love him, James. Pen the opposite. Okay. The verdict is 81% said pen and 19% said electronic pad. How does that feel, Martyn? I like it. Everyone's on my side for once. Okay, let's get continuing. I'm taking notes. Excuse my terrible handwriting. Let's get started on TPL first. I actually write the times on this as well, very easy. TPL, this is for VAS, then we'll move on to BN. If you are still tuned in and you haven't hit the like button, please do like the stream. Do also hit the subscribe. Martyn pronounces my name correctly. Oh, again, Martyn's one up me again. Can we review NCT? Yeah, I've got it written down. You are written out. Don't worry, Inspector Gadget. I'll buy a Sensei pen. I need to stop reading the comments and start doing some reviews. Mark Saxby is here. Thank you for being a member for over a year. Loaded up on some old Tesla and NVIDIA today. Amazing. Martyn's quickly closed that poll, hasn't he? Look at that. 81% pen, 18% electronic pad, 16 votes. Okay. We have been live for over an hour. That is way over than what we expected, but no problem at all. XCN seems very popular. Is XCN, we'll have a look at it. I'd imagine it'll be in about 20 minutes because we've got 1, 2, 3 reviews before. And Inspector Gadget, just so you don't get all your hopes up, I won't be telling you whether or not I mean, I'm not going to give any financial advice around it. I'm not going to have time to spend an hour actually doing a proper fundamental analysis. It's going to be my initial thoughts and mainly looking at the chart. So I don't know much about it already, so I can't form a proper opinion. What about a Martyn Sensei Zippo lighter? I think that would cause it would be very hard to sell worldwide, something like that. Okay, let's get started. TPL. Oh, sorry, I'm still here. Here we go. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We are looking at Texas Pacific Land, TPL. It did have a nice dip today on the NVIDIA news. We're going to be looking at where the support, the resistance, and what my thoughts are on it. A quick update on the technicals. So let's get straight into it. But before I say anything about the stock price, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take anything I say as advice. Do not buy or sell based on anything I say during this video. And anything I do say is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Looking at the price of TPL, we saw it top out at $1,772. We had that initial move to downside. It did hold support at the moving averages. It headed back above this big level of support we've been looking at. This range of support between 1,200 and 1,300, but it didn't hold it for longer than a week. So we have fallen back into the level of support. The good news is for today, so far it's holding the bull market support band, which is the 21-week moving average. So this is a very quick update. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. This was because someone requested we had a look at this. The same applies. I'm going to move this over. This is from our last review we did. Right now, it is at support. This is where traders will be taking a position. This is where a lot of long-term investors might be seeking value. We're going to have a link to the long-term value proposition of TPL, the fundamental side, at the end of this video. But right now, it has bounced at exactly those moving averages, the 21-week moving average. It is still in the bullish trend. It is still also on the horizontal trend line holding this level. The one thing to keep an eye out for in case this sell-off continues is something like this occurring where you do end up breaking the moving averages and the horizontal support, and as drawn out here, you go down, you test it as resistance, it's no longer support, and then you actually head down. So right now, a trader or a long-term investor might have their first position, but they're always wary. If this level does break, there is a potential that this stock does go into a further downwards trend, where the next target will be $921. Then the final target would be this upwards trending support line at around $650. So I would always keep a bit of money on the side in case that does occur. But right now we are still looking bullish. We can't start looking further down when we are holding a very specific, important level. If you did enjoy this, if you do want some more content about TPL, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. There will be a link to our merchandise over here if you want to support the channel. There will also be a link down here to that TPL special fundamental analysis. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that is TPL. That was a very quick update as Vaz requested, 105. So anyone doing super chats, you get your full review and it will also come out as a video for you. So let's move on to the next one, which is BN Brookefield Corporation. It's not as big as a correction as I was expecting to see on this chart. How much did it go down today? 1.28%. Interesting. Oh no, Saab wasn't the one who said it's a big correction. That was So God Made a Father, and that was on a different stock. So let's go and do this for Saab. I'm gonna bring this up on the screen again. If anyone, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have got their merch arrived and they've posted it in different areas on Discord. I've seen a couple in different areas. If you do have your merch that's arrived, just go grab it now. Let's share it live on the chat. Go on to merch pictures here. I can see Zach say it's an amazing collection of merch here. Is Zach say upgraded? I don't think he is. Let's add him to the merch club. So please do go on to the merch pictures here tab. You'll get upgraded for having a piece of merch. We'll be having a live event this week, probably this week. I don't want to say 100%, but 90% sure we'll have an event this week. We'll be announcing it. Once you do post your merch, we can upgrade you and we can add you to the exclusive merch club. Look at Vanessa here with her mug. She's loving it. We've got Mr. Win with his AI mug. Not many people got their AI mug. I think it's going to be the most limited one, actually, the AI mug now. Mary with her New Year's mug as well. That's also going to be a very limited one, the first ever collection. Got the XRP mug here. Just received my To The Moon mug. Looks good and just the right size. Oh, brilliant. Bernie got his XRP Moon mug. It's really huge. I love it. Yeah, they are. We have gone for big mugs to make it more worthwhile. So please do go in there and post your merch. I'd love for you to tell me in the comment section you've done that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh, what have I done? If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to this website here, it's in the chat right now. It's the merch. It's the official merch. Get your exclusive merchandise here. That's the collabs we've done. Got your XRP merch there. If anyone doesn't want to do a super chat, but they'll rather get a merch, if you do that during this show, I will do your technical analysis that way as well. So yeah, you've got Martyn's merch. You can see those hoodies that he just showed you live on the stream. You've got the same one as well. For me, they're 100% cotton embroidered t-shirts there. And then the hoodie. It's 50% cotton, 50% polyester, but it's a heavy blend. It's a very high quality hoodie as well. Okay. And also, no one's done this yet. I expect someone will in the future. This is the gift card. You can choose the amount. And I'm pretty sure if you get the gift card, you get a code, and then you can share it with the chat, so then someone can claim the gift card. So it's another way of giving to the members. We might do it, but you can also do it. So you can buy a gift card, support the channel that way, and also give it to one of the members live in the comment section as well. That could be pretty cool if anyone decides to do that as well. Or some people have been using it to sort of save up for a mug or something like that, or as a substitute to a super chat. Okay, let's get back on with BN. And if you haven't already, that's the membership link. And remember, anyone who does buy a piece of merch also gets upgraded. That's what I was talking about on Discord. That exclusive merch club. Okay, we haven't looked at this stock before, so I'm just going to take a moment to look at it, and we're going to do Vaz's favorite thing. While I have a look at this, let's go to an ad break. Please do consider becoming part of the family. You can do this by heading to our exclusive online merchandise store. The official one is martynlucasshop.com. You can see our limited collection with Martyn and Sensei limited collection. This is limited by number and duration. You can also see our XRP exclusive merchandise. All of these gives you perks of being added to an exclusive Discord channel where we can all chat together. You can also become a member. You get access to Discord where you get Ed Nevius's plans, and also you can talk to me. You've got members live chats, members priority all the time, members only videos, and members only live shows. Please do hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, and make sure you press all like shown on screen. I've done that thing again that Vaz hates. I love getting the chat riled up. Now I'm going to start seeing everyone in the chat saying there's no audio. I apologise. This time I realised very quickly. While that ad was playing, I have had a look at this on a very long time frame. I've been looking on the month and the weekly chart just to get a gauge of what type of stock it is, and it's one of those stocks that is good. I mean, just from looking at it, you can see it's a growth stock. You can see it's constantly making higher highs, higher lows. You can see it's constantly innovating, constantly growing. So and then from just looking at that, you know the market cap's quite high. It's a $90 billion market cap. It's profitable on earnings, it seems. It's also got a buy rating. It engages in the management of public and private investment products and services. So they do have a good business model. Oh God, Raz, I love it. I've just seen your comment. So yeah, let's make it into a video. Or shall we, for the interest of time? For the interest of time, because there's been a lot of people doing it, we're not going to turn this one into a video. I'll just show you what I think. So I've looked at the long term. So the long term's looking good. So we are expecting this to continue make higher lows. So now we just look at it on the next time frame, which is the weekly. Have our horizontal trend lines. Seems like there was a double bottom at $28. Just for reference, we can have that. See if there is an upwards trend line. You do have an upwards trend line. You can see that very clearly, constantly bouncing from those levels. The previous high was here before it corrected at $50. Then you do a Fibonacci from that high to that double bottom. You get your next target, which is your 1618. There. And then you can always look at your next level there at $86. Okay, so those are your targets. Is there anything else we can look at? Let's go down one more time frame. Let's go to the 3-day, then the daily. The 3-day, you can see what happens when you're below the bull market support band. These are the 21 and 21 week moving average. You've got lower highs, always trying to break this resistance, but always heading back below it. Until you've made this double bottom, that's why you look for double bottoms, and then you got back above the bull market band, and then you tested it as support. And ever since, you've been back above the bull market support band every time bouncing off it. So that's one thing you want to continue looking to continue on the bullish trend. You want higher highs, higher lows, and this bull market support band is your support on the way up, giving you those higher lows. So that is looking good. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing is now is you've hit your high, you've gone to your low. The entry was very much, when you're looking at a chart like this, it is just that amazing double bottom. slightly higher second low. If you look at it on the weekly, what was... There's no bullish divergence, but it's a very, very nice double bottom. That's why you want to look out for a move to downside and then a double bottom and then getting back above support. That's what's happened here. The entry was always at that level over there, which actually coincided very, very nicely with this upwards trend line. It was within that vicinity, two converging support levels, double bottom. Then the confirmation was very much, oh, some people are saying, okay, well, it's very risky to get in at a double bottom. Well, it is, but there's a high payoff. But the next thing you look at is you see that you finally, instead of testing it as a resistance, you're actually testing it as support. So your next entry would very much be at that $40 level. And that's all occurred. And then you take your Fibonacci, and then you've got your take profit at the 1618, which is $64. So unfortunately, a lot of this trade has been done. The only good news is you're still in an upwards trend. Yes, your target's been hit. Yes, a lot of traders' entries were here. They might be looking to exit. But the trend is very much, you can still see you've just got higher lows. So the trend is towards the upside. You've got support at $50. You've got your support at the bull market support band. What you want to see next is a higher high. And what do I mean by that? Taking out $62, then you reach your final major target where some people might open shorts, close those positions they made at the double bottom at $64. However, if the earnings are good, if the fundamentals are good, what you might get is something occur like a test of resistance, people taking profits and then finally breaking out, or you might get a move to the upside, testing it as support and then moving up, and then that's when you've got your next target of $87. So two ways it can go now. For me, it's unless you're just DCAing and you know the company and the trend is very much over the long term, 4 to 5 years is looking like it's going to be a nice uptrend. If you're buying it for that and you know the fundamentals, then it's still fine. Higher lows, the overall structure over the weeks and the months and the years is always up, so that's fine. If you're looking to trade this or shorter time frame, then I wouldn't be buying it, just because the trade is almost done from that double bottom. You are coming up to resistance. You're basically at all-time highs. And best case scenario, it looks like you're heading to $86 or $64. So for a value proposition, for my type of trading, I wouldn't be buying it. But just keep an eye on it. You're heading up to resistance at $64. If the trend continues upwards, though, it's brilliant. Keep higher highs, higher lows. You break $64, it looks like $86 is next. Okay, thank you for that. Let's look at ARBE for support. Okay, so the support level on ARBE. You are at support, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, I've drawn it in very roughly, but let me just put in a horizontal line. James, I don't play the advert that long anyway. I played it like twice during the whole show. So that would be a silly rule. Great company. Oh, Saab, brilliant. Thanks for sharing it with everyone. Yeah, it looks like I mean, I don't even need to look at the fund. Oh, I've typed in ticker symbol Saab. Oh, I love it. Thanks for sharing it. I mean, just you can always go on a chart, look at it since inception, and if it just continues making higher lows, and that's what, when I first look at a stock, I know, are we going to be looking at we call it S coins in cryptocurrencies, or I guess terrible stocks that have always made lower highs, or are we looking at a stock which has constantly proven itself and made higher lows? So you can see it's a great company just by looking at it long term, and that's what you want to share with us. And I always love seeing companies like this. I love it when people give requests like this, because it's very unlikely the company, it looks like a better investment. It looks like you're not probably going to lose money with this on the long term. Again, not advice, but just looking at a chart, you can tell the history has always been higher highs, higher lows. So got this at $34. Oh, very, very nice. That's actually exactly the point where if I was looking at the stock, I would enter as well. If I wanted to take it very risky, I'd look at double bottom, brilliant. A couple support levels as well. So that would be maybe the first entry, but the confirmation is very much when you get back above the bull market support band and getting back above these levels. So yeah, my second entry would be around $35 to $39. But you've actually done it. So you've actually done it, which is good. It's all well and good saying this is what I would have done, but you've done it, and you've said you've wanted to share it with everyone. Great company. Thank you, Saab, for suggesting it. I don't mind the advert, Sensei. It was just an idea for that. I like the Martyn Lucas and Sensei merchandise. Thank you very much, James. Classic car nuts, VST. Did you? Just trying to think if you've already given a super chat. If you already have given a super chat, I'm happy to do that. Did you? No, So God Made a Farmer. Classic Kana, on Sunday shows we always try and do as many members requests as possible. It's just so over time now. We're supposed to go live for 20 minutes. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes now. If anyone does a super chat, you will get a full review. But right now, that's as much as we're doing, unless we get a quick round of members. Shall we do that? If we get one mug purchase, what we're going to do is just have a 15-minute or 10-15 minute quick fire of members reviews. Very quick, just me looking at it, giving you quick thoughts. So if anyone buys a mug, a piece of merchandise, the new jumper, whatever, while I'm finishing off these reviews, if only one member does it, you can bless all the other members, because we'll do a quick fire round of 10-15 minutes of just reviews. There's the link. Let me give you the link. Classic Carnot, did you? By purchase, you're probably talking about a mug you purchased. Let me have a look. No mug purchase during the show. We're talking during the show, Classic Carnot. The perks is you get exclusive access on Discord. You can't unlimitedly always say that you've got a mug. Do this. It doesn't work that way. If anyone buys a mug during this show, the Classic Carnot, the only mug you get a review with is this one. Is the one priced at £50. That gives you a full fundamental and a full technical analysis. That's your only mug. Sometimes, if I'm feeling like we've got time, I say if anyone wants to buy a mug now, I'll also do a technical analysis. But the only one that actually comes with that perk is the £50 mugs. Those come with a full fundamental and technical analysis. None of the other mugs. The main perk you get with these mugs is you get added to Discord. We have those special events for the mug holders. The main thing you're doing is supporting the channel. And sometimes I might say, just like I am now, there's an additional perk. I'll do a review for you, or we will do members reviews for everyone. So the thing we're promising is what's on the merch, which is that one gives you a fundamental and technical analysis. These ones give you you're supporting the channel, and you get added to Discord exclusive. Let's continue. If anyone buys a mug, as I said, while we're doing this, we'll do a complete members round. Okay, let's move on to the next one. ARBE support. Okay. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors Channel. We are looking at ARBE Robotics, ARBE ticker symbol. We're looking at support, resistance, where we think this company's going. It's been selling off. It's had a couple bad weeks, and are we finally going to get a move to the upside? We'll be exploring all of that within this video. Remember, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice. If I'm looking at support and resistance, that doesn't mean buy it and sell at those levels. And this is for fun. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you do like ARBE, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. The good news is we are at support. We have previously at resistance at $5. That's where we were looking to exit our positions. But right now, we have had this accumulation period on ARBE. Previously, we've finally broken out, and it looks like we're testing the top of that accumulation. This is always what I like to look at for a low market cap growth company. That's $240 million. Is the IPO. We never like to buy it we look at lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and then we finally try and identify a bottom. It is always very risky with small market caps and involving industries. But what we try to look at, lower highs always means it's not a good time to buy, in my opinion. Just looking at charts, you're heading below resistance, testing its resistance, heading down, testing its resistance. That's not what we want to see. But what we do like to see is an accumulation period where you're no longer heading lower. You might not have a higher high, but what's happened here since about the 20th of September 2023 to January the 7th of 2025 is sideways action, but not making new lows. You're very much holding these lows and heading sideways, accumulating. People are discovering the stock, buying it, not letting it go down any lower. Finally, we saw a breakout. We headed to the resistance level a couple cents off, but I always like to take my profits a little bit below resistance because that's where all the traders take their profits. So we took our profits maybe around $5 and it went all the way up to $5.10. And then we've got this massive sell-off, which is good because we did head up very quickly. We did have a gap in price. Those gaps normally get filled. We came all the way back down, and we're now testing it as support. What we're testing is support. We're testing this accumulation pattern. So this is the first level where traders will get back involved. It's the first area myself I might be looking into the stock because it's looking nice at $2.55. So I'm actually going to write that down on my hand because I might go away and research the stock. Remember, always do your own research. But to me, this is heading back to the accumulation zone, looking like a nice entry. Again, it can go lower. We've also got the moving average acting as support, as a little bit lower at $2.25. Worst case scenario, again, it is a high risk play. It can go all the way back down to 157 and it can break that. But right now, what we're looking at is $2.52. That's testing it as support. If it holds it, this is very bullish. If it goes down to $2.24, reacts, get back above $2.56. $2.56 is key for this stock right now. Heading back above it, we can wick down, go as low as $2.25, but heading back above $2.55, holding this level will be important, and that's when we can see ourselves heading back above $5. $5 will be the target. Again, if we break above $5, we're looking at $7 and beyond. But this was a member's request. We're looking at it. The RSI is not overbought. The MACD is heading red, but if that curves around and we can see that moving into green, that would be another good sign. Is there any news around it? Nothing recently. If you did enjoy this video, if you like the stock, please do hit the like button. If you want us to cover it more, let us know in the comment section below. If you want to purchase a piece of mug, a piece of merchandise and support the channel, there'll be a link up here. There'll be a link to the playlist down below as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, let me write down the time for that. We looked at 127. Next one, we're looking at NCT Polyswarm. NCT Polyswarm. USD. Okay, NCT. I think we've reviewed this recently. Just trying to see. I think someone has actually. Someone bought a mug. We'll see and see if anyone says it in the chat. Okay, let's do Polyswarm in the meantime. Lawrence TRL. What are your opinions on Sue, and do you think it's a good buy at the moment? We can have a look at it. But first, we're doing Polyswarm. And actually, we probably won't have time to look at it, unfortunately. But let's have a look at Polyswarm. I think we've looked at the fundamentals. I think someone's already asked about this. I haven't researched it any further since. Polyfeeds. Yeah, I think I do remember looking at this now. We'll just look at the chart because I haven't looked at the fundamentals any further. Yeah, so I can't comment on the utility of this, and that would be a full fundamental review. So don't have time to do that. What's the market cap? 65 million, so it's a very, very low market cap anyway. I'm gonna check if we've done a video on this. Let me go here, YouTube, Polyswarm, Polyform, NCT, Martyn, Luke. That's all you can do. Like, investor. If you don't know, if you want to see our videos on it, you can always type in Martyn Lucas Investor and the stock. Oh, here we go. And we have 3 weeks ago. We did. Let me show you here. 3 weeks ago, we did a technical chart. It does have a low market cap. We're going to be doing a full technical analysis, also looking into the website. My lighting was token. So anything I say during this video is not financial advice. It's my thoughts and opinions only. Please. And we have got. Let's see if there's any other horizontal levels. And then once I do all my full analysis, I'll give you my thoughts on where this is going, what levels are important. And just put that there. After that, we can do. Is there trend right now is looking very good on Polyswarm. This is a review for Joe's asked me to do this. He purchased a mug and he said, do you mind if you do a review for this? So no worries at all. If you want a review like this done for yourself, you can purchase a mug, again, name of something. So this seems to be going well right now. You had this rounding bottom, there's higher lows, higher highs. You've just broken through resistance. This is an important piece of resistance. Holding above 4 cents is important. You've had a great day today, I think. Let me see, let me go on the daily time frame. It's up 22% while the rest of the market's down, so your next target is about 5 cents. If you've been holding from lower levels, people holding from those levels might have taken some profits at 4 cents. Next level of resistance would be around 5 cents. The level after would be about 8.5 cents. And once you break 8.5 cents, and these are all levels normally. So that was me 3 weeks ago. Now we look at the chart. 5 cents, 8 cents. Did they get hit? We're looking at it down here. Yes, they did. Since that video, I'd higher lows, higher highs. It was looking bullish. 5 cents. Okay, 35% moves to the upside. The next position, 8.5 cents, double. Last time we did this video, 3 weeks ago, we identified those two key levels, hit that, went a bit higher, and now it's sold off. That's why we have targets. That's why we take profits at those levels. So let's do a full fundamental review. Someone might look at it and be like, "Why were you so bullish?" Well, I was bullish over here. It went to 5 cents. That was a 35% move to the upside since we made the video. Then the next level I said was 8.5 cents. That was a double from the initial position. And then we moved off. That's why we have targets. That's why we take profits. That's amazing. Should we showcase that in our video as well? We might as well show off a little bit. 8.5 cents. And once you break 8.5 cents, and these are all levels that be around 5 cents while the rest of the market's down. So your next target. Okay. The quality should not be that low. Let's bring it up. Okay. Thanks, James. We're always constantly trying to improve. Let's do a full review for Investor Gadget. I was hoping for any chance since your last review. Yeah. We don't worry, Investor Gadget. We've got you. We're going to look at it. I just wanted to see what I said last time. I don't remember what I said, but we've just witnessed it live together. Ah, Scott, ninjutsu. How did you know about ninjutsu? I feel like I know who this is. Hi, Sensei. How long have you been doing ninjutsu? I have been a practitioner for over 30 years. Very interesting, Scott. Were you the one who asked for an Aptos review? Let me know. Were you the one who asked for an Aptos review earlier? Scott, let me know. Sensei, we're going to get another drop in XRP. Before we finish the video, we're going to do an XRP and NVIDIA. We're also just going to look at Polyswarm in a second. You mentioned it. Scott, are you the same person that asked for an Aptos review? Can you, Aptos crypto review, can you just remind me of that, and then I will reply to your question. Oh, you hold XRP and Sui. Okay. Did I mention it? Okay, ninjutsu. How long have I done it? Well, I've actually stopped doing it. I did it for about 10 years. Okay, Scott, sorry, you're just a bit behind. I've only just seen your comments. I've done it for about 10 years. I'd love to get back into it. Where do you practice it? I'd love to hear more. If you become a member, you can talk to us on Discord and we can learn more about your ninjutsu journey. I love it. I'm 9th Dan. Amazing. That is incredible. Okay, since you're new, okay, let's get on with Polyswarm. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We're looking at Polyswarm, ticker symbol NCTUSD. What a cryptocurrency this is. Apparently has a new contract with the government. This is what we're hearing from a member who has requested to have a look at this cryptocurrency. We have looked at this 3 weeks ago. We were spot on. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Since it's had a sell-off, and we might be heading to support. So we're going to give you all the levels for Polyswarm in this video. If you are a holder, if you do like it, if you do want us to cover this more, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, leave your thoughts below in the comment section. But yeah, currently it's sat at around 3.5 cents. It had that big move to the upside. Now it's corrected, and we're looking for opportunity. But before we get into this review, I want to. Someone asked about it, and I remember reviewing this earlier on. We checked on YouTube, and then we saw that 3 weeks ago I did do a review, and let's see what I said 3 weeks ago. Let's see if I was right. 5 cents. If you've been holding from lower levels, people holding from those levels might have taken some profits at 4 cents. Next level of resistance would be around 5 cents. The level after would be about 8.5 cents. And once you break 8.5 cents, and these are all levels. Normally, if I've been buying a crypto, if I've been accumulating at lower levels. So there we go. What I was looking at was it was around 4 cents during that video. We were looking at 5 cents next. We were actually saying just right before that video, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It's rounding bottom. It's looking good. And within a couple weeks, first we got a 35% move to the upside, which I said 5 cents in that video. Then it was an additional 54% up to the 8.5 cents level. So within looking at the technical analysis, there was over a 2x since that video. What I want to make clear, even though I've just said this, is nothing I say is financial advice. I cannot predict the future. I just use technical analysis. Please do not buy or sell based on anything I say during this video. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So we're looking at higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, a rounding bottom, and potential targets. Has that changed now that we have already seen that move to the upside and that move back to downside? It would have been much better if we held support around 5 cents when we move back up. It has been pumped and dumped. Unfortunately, that's not a good sign. However, the main thing we were looking at was higher lows. And do we still have higher lows? Yes, we do. If we hold the levels we're at now, 3.5 cents, and maybe maybe coming in as low as 3 cents back to this moving averages, then we still have a chance of moving back towards the upside. It doesn't look as good as it did before. However, these are levels. It can reverse. It will still have all these higher lows, more people holding it. And then we will target those same levels again, getting back above 4 cents, heading back up to 5 cents. Then once you break 5 cents, heading towards high levels such as 8.5 cents, and then beyond to 13 cents. That will be my target for the bull market, 13, 17 cents, if we do get above each of these resistance levels that now they are, because we're back below them. Before they could have been turned to support, but they didn't. Now they're back to resistance lines. We're back above them. We have to break them to continue our onward journey. It is at $65 million market cap, very risky, but high reward. We have got news that it might have got a government contract. So remember, do your own research. I don't know much about the fundamentals, about the security of Polyswarm. Looking at the technicals, you would still have a nice situation where you had your capitulation, you had the bottom, now you've got higher lows. More people seem to be owning this by looking at the chart. You have previously gone as high as 17 cents on this cryptocurrency. And there does look like there is opportunity, but again, it is a very low market cap. If Bitcoin corrects, this crypto can easily, it's a crypto, not a stock, this crypto can easily correct 50%, and bear market can go 80% down, and most likely this crypto might not be around in 5 years time, and it'll be down at zero. But that's the risk you take on with having such a low market cap crypto in the cryptocurrency area. So again, be very careful. Remember, this is going to be a high risk part of your portfolio. There is potential, if this sticks around, there is a 100x, 1000x, 50x. They're all potentials on this specific company. Do your own fundamental research, but the technicals, they are still looking fine as long as you hold the 3 cents level. If you do want some longer form content on this, let me know in the comment section. If you want a full fundamental analysis as well, let me know and we can deep dive into it. Share this out, hit the like button, subscribe. Oh, there's some fireworks for you. There will be my previous video up here with some merch linked over there, and our previous video on Polyswarm down here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, I think we got through all the reviews. I apologize again for not I don't know much about the fundamentals, but it'll take me about an hour to do a full fundamental review. So right now, as long as you've got higher lows, it is fine. It is still possible, but that's why we take profits, because it can all come crashing back down, and it's such a low market cap coin. You just have to be a bit nervous entering positions like this. I think we've come to the end of the show. Put the no, wrong one. There we go. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It's been a live today, but I thought I would after the NVIDIA crash, and I've just realized something. No time to say goodbye. We haven't even done the main part of the show, the NVIDIA chart. Let's do NVIDIA. The main part of the show, and we forgot to do it. Very, very bad of us, isn't it? I was about to say goodbye until do you think XRP is still going to go high soon? Yeah, I do, Scott. I do think it will perform well in the next sort of 6 months, maybe in the next couple of weeks as well. But I do expect XRP to peak in the next 6 to 12 months, hitting between $5 to $10. NVIDIA, yes. Sorry, I completely forgot about NVIDIA. Okay, let's do a video on NVIDIA. Should we play an ad? Just for Vaz, if he's still here. Please do consider becoming part of the family. You can do this by heading to our exclusive online merchandise store. The official one is martynlucasshop.com. You can see our limited collection with Martyn and Sensei limited collection. This is limited by number and duration. You can also see our XRP exclusive merchandise. All of these gives you perks of being added to an exclusive Discord channel where we can all chat together. You can also become a member. You get access to Discord where you get Ed Nevius's plans, and also you can talk to me. You've got members live chats, members priority all the time, members only videos, and members only live shows. Please do hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, and make sure you press all like shown on screen. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at NVIDIA on one of the most volatile days recently on NVIDIA's price action, down 17% on close. We're going to be looking at the news, but we're not looking at the news. I apologize for saying that, because what we're going to be doing is looking at something more important, something way more important, blocking out the news, blocking out all of this talk that's going on outside and looking at the most important thing, which is the technicals, the charts, the one that predicts it all, the one that doesn't care about the news. It always show me the chart, show me the news. We can block all of that out and look at numbers. Numbers don't lie. Charts don't lie. Charts help us visualize things. We don't need the news to look at the charts, and this is what's more important than all of those news items you're seeing out there. News comes and goes, charts stay forever. You always see where the bars close, the news fades and goes away. What the chart says, in my opinion, is more important. Remember, before we get started, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. My buy and sell levels, they aren't levels for you to buy and sell. Support resistance doesn't mean you buy and sell at those levels. Anything I say is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please do not follow anything I say during this video. If you make money, that's because of you. If you lose money, that's your fault as well. Nothing to do with me. I just want to share my love of charts. NVIDIA. Down, down, down it goes. From the highs of Friday, down 22% to the lows. It's recovering a little bit in the post market, but where are we at? We hit our support level. We were bearish on NVIDIA. Why? Because it failed to hold those all-time highs, lower highs. It wasn't heading up to $172 target. It was just going sideways, and it finally moved down and went back below $140. Remember, we said if it goes back below $140, we are heading lower. We do even have targets as low as $33 on NVIDIA, but we'll get onto them in a second. Right now, it's headed to our first target. What's our first target? $118. We had this marked out. I didn't just draw this here, but exactly to the dollar. $116.85 was our target, and it went down to $116.70. So we were 12 cents out. But we were very, very close, and that was where it's bounced so far. And in the post market, it's actually up from that level about 5%. So we have got the initial bottom. We have got a bounce. Traders are taking this as a technical level. Why have we chosen this level? Well, it's previously acted as support. We can go down to lower time frames. Look at this on the 4-hour. You can also see why we've chosen this level. Back in June of 2024, it bounced off this level. So it did in July the 18th. It was tested as resistance on August the 1st, support on August the 14th, support on August the 29th before it tested as resistance. And once again, we've tested it again. If we do break $116, we are heading down to our main strongest level of support at $100, $97, $100. It might wick a little bit down between $90, but our main level of support, a level it can easily come down to if it breaks $116. If it breaks $116, I'm very confident that it will come down to that $100 region. So that's why I always ladder in. I sell it when we're high. I like to buy when we're going lower. Buy levels for me personally, again, do not copy my trades, was my first entry was here. My next one is $100. I always leave money on the side. If I get an entry at $70, I'll buy. The next main level that I am holding cash for in case the AI bubble bursts and people get deleveraged and a wider crash happens in the market, I do want to take advantage of a $50 NVIDIA if that ever occurs again. That is a level which I can see happening. $33 can happen. Very, very, very unlikely. This would be a burst of the AI bubble. If you're looking at the news and you think that, at some point there will be an AI bubble burst, which I do fundamentally believe at some point that will happen, just like we saw the 2000 crisis, that I do think that will happen. Whether or not NVIDIA comes all the way down here is unlikely. However, if it does and I don't have money to take advantage of it, I will be very annoyed. That's why I will always have an emergency stack of cash to invest in the markets, and one of them would be about $50 for NVIDIA. But right now, we don't need to worry about that. That's not happening anytime soon, in my opinion. The next level we just need to be cautious of is if we break $116, $100 can happen on NVIDIA. If not, if we hold this level, we can look to hold these levels and start moving to the upside again. But it's going to be a few volatile days ahead. We have a nice gap that we can fill at some point to the upside between $128 and $143. It's just a matter of if we're holding $118, that is good. If we break below it, we would probably head down to $100 or $102 very, very quickly. So that's my quick analysis of that. If you did like it, please do hit the like button, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please do check out martynlucasshop.com, where you can grab your exclusive merch. But until next time, I'll put a link to the merch up here, a link to the NVIDIA video down here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, NVIDIA video done. Let's see if anyone posted their merch. If you do have your merch, post it onto merch pictures here so you can get upgraded on Discord. Thank you all for tuning in. Check out Martyn Lucas merchandise store. Martyn Sensei limited edition mugs now available. 007 approves. Drink your tea in style. Order now. The perfect gift, the perfect cuppa. I love it, James. Thank you very much. I love it. Thanks for the show, says Baz. Loving James's comments. Did we miss anyone else's comments? Okay, I think that's it. James, thank you for spamming that in the chat. You are allowed to spam that as much as you like. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the 56 people that are still tuned in. Thank you for joining me on this late evening. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.